All right, we're here with Coach Priscilla from Social Mechanics, Rise Nation, and Evolve. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
That's good.
Okay. We're going to do a quick gymnastics workout. And when I say quick, I don't know. I said, the last video I said it's going to be 30 minutes. I went to 45 minutes. So we're just going to let this go and see where we go. You don't actually need any equipment for this. We are doing mostly body weight stuff. We're focusing on fundamentals. One thing that drives me fucking crazy about, not gymnastics, but CrossFitters is their lack of foundational gymnastics movements. And if you can do, look, if you master gymnastics, CrossFit is fucking easy. Like, honestly, the best CrossFitters are like gymnasts.
Yeah.
They were past gymnasts at some point in time because they have the impeccable form, they have great foundation. So we are really working on foundational gymnastics movements that all of you guys should be doing. This video is mostly also to do with a lot of my gymnasts in my North Clinic because they're not really doing anything and they might as well do some conditioning. So the first thing that we're going to do is hollow position. We're going to do 4 sets of 1 minute. And we're gonna do everything today is basically a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. So 1 minute of work and 1 minute of rest. So we're gonna start with our hollow position. And the one thing about a hollow position is that you wanna make sure that your lower back is pushing into the floor. So I shouldn't be able to move my hand underneath her low back. Progression of this is like you can bend your knees, you don't have to use your arms, but we're gonna do like legit, because push down like that, good. And we have started, 1 minute. Bring your shoulders up, bring this, head down, good. Double chin, point your toes, good. Hard, good. I shouldn't be able to get into your low back, keep on holding. Priscilla better be good at this because she's the coach on Social Mechanics, and Social Mechanics is not necessarily like hardcore CrossFitting. I would say it's like has fundamentals of CrossFit, but also has fundamentals like mobility and like it's like a great all-around gym. But she should be fucking good at this because I know she started in CrossFit and she hangs out with a bunch of CrossFitters like Brittany. Keep on going. Hey, hands, shoulders, good, like this, good. Woo, she's a burnin'. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 1 minute. Yeah, it's fucking hard.
You gymnastics are.
Look, I mean, it's easy to cheat in gymnastics. No, it's actually not that easy to cheat, but it exposes a lot of your fucking weaknesses.
That's what it is.
That's what it does. And I find, gymnasts will do this too, but look, if you're not good at the fundamentals, at some point you will be exposed in a movement, in a Olympic lifting lift. My thing is like when CrossFitters are like so gung-ho about like Olympic lifting and like getting a certain amount of weight, but then they still can't do like
form of shit.
Yeah, or they're like still can't do like ring muscle ups, or they can't do handstands or blah blah blah. And like in the games or in the regionals or whatever, however the fuck they do these things now, that's gonna fucking show up.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they're like, oh, I gotta scale this. And it's like, well, then what the fuck are you doing? Okay, in 5 seconds we're gonna go again. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Hold. Abs, good, good, good. Point your toes, good. Double chin, good. Excellent. Yeah, this is terrible. Keep on going. Yeah, like in the CrossFit games, like what do you think is gonna happen? Of course there's going to be some fucking kind of like gymnastics. They're trying to weed you the fuck out. That's what, remember when the CrossFit game or CrossFit used to have like opens, like legit opens?
I did them.
I know, those were fun. Keep on going. I remember a time in Dallas when they had the Dallas Opens and like all of the gyms, we would go to different gyms, remember? We'd go to like Big D, we'd go to CFDC, 214. We should bring that back. Keep on going. Go. Hey, see? She's losing it. I can put my hand under her low back. 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Oh.
That's only 2.
I can't remember the last time I held a hold.
Exactly. All of your Social Mechanic kids, all of your Rise Nation kids, all your Evolve kids, they gotta be doing this shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking happening.
It's happening.
Bitches, it's happening.
But yeah, I do miss those days where we'd go out. It was Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights, we'd all go to different CrossFit gyms. It was fun.
It was fun. You got to see other people from other gyms,
Yeah.
and the camaraderie. It was just a fun time during that like 6 or so year period.
Yeah.
Now it's gone.
I know, it's all gone. I mean, look, Opens lasted longer, but like the actual Dallas Opens didn't last as long. Like I think it was like 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
where we had it, where we'd go to different gyms. Those were good days, but
R.I.P.
RIP. 3, 2, 1,
R.I.P.
up. Good. She starts off strong. Really strong. Keep on going. Good. Now look, you can progress this by bending your knees, right? Like this. Good. Or not using your arms. You can use your arms down here like this. But our main goal is to get to this position and pushing down into the mat. I shouldn't be able to put my finger in here or my hands. Keep on going. Keep on going. Pull up. Come on. Hands up. Good. Keep on going. Keep on going. You have at least 20 more seconds.
Yeah, sign up with Dr.
No big
Ru,
deal.
you know.
No big deal. 10 seconds. Yeah. I mean, like the gold standard is actually 5 by 1s. 3, 2, 1, and relax.
One day.
We got one more set of these hollow holds, and then we move on to the next thing. I know. Yeah, CrossFit Opens those were fun times.
I look forward to them because they were hard. They tested you mentally.
Yeah.
And
100%.
and you died with the people, and afterwards you have a beer.
Yeah. There's always beer there. It's always good to see like other people from other gyms. It's like we go to all different gyms, but we're all friends still.
Mm-hmm. Not anymore, I can tell you.
I know.
Like in the CrossFit world.
I know. I mean, the CrossFit world is so changed. My opinion on the CrossFit world is like the one thing that made CrossFit so amazing is that it was, basically the tagline was Dallas CrossFit, or was it CrossFit Dallas versus the world? Or
Oh yeah, Dallas versus the world.
Yeah, Dallas
I have
versus the world.
3 shirts of that.
3, 2,
That was
1,
my
last
home
one,
gym.
and up. Dallas versus the world, and it's like this community that was just like we were all locked into it together. But now it's like everybody's separated and like
Everyone's their own entity.
yeah, it's so fucking dumb. Keep on going. Like what made CrossFit so amazing is the one thing that they want to destroy now, you know? Which is the community.
Yep.
Keep on going. Yeah.
Oh my
Hear
god.
that? Hear that? Yeah. Fucking hard like a rock. Oh, she's losing his shit.
I'm losing my shit.
She's losing it. Now she's gotta go to the regressed version. That's okay. It's not on video or anything.
You know, we're all weak at something.
Well, we have a lot of hollow positions today. Keep on going. We're only 10 minutes into this. Shit.
He's
This is the
fucking me
first
up.
exercise. Keep on going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, that was our first set of hollow positions, and we're gonna move on to the next thing, which is what her regress version was. So we're gonna go back into that regress version like this, and now what we're gonna do is a hollow rock. So basically we're going to rock back and forth. So, ooh, okay. So maybe Coach PRICILLA is going to coach me through this. So we're gonna switch up here, but okay, this is a great example of what not to do in a hollow rock. So can you go into a hollow rock? Show me your hollow rock.
Well, normally I go like this, but so this is new for me.
Yeah. So this is a gymnastics movement to really
Is that
teach
better?
you, kind of. Now, you will note that when she does this, it's a very rockety, like a teeter-totter. Now watch me, you can come over here and you can start, we're gonna just switch positions, but look, do you see how smooth this is? So you're gonna watch the clock and we're gonna start at 1 minute. That's what we would like to do. So when I'm coming up, I'm pulling my hips up towards my shoulders and I'm keeping everything really rounded and it's nice and smooth like this. So this is like, this is so important for CrossFitters, mostly because it teaches you actually how to kip correctly. When you can do this, then it's like not a very far step to start kipping. People who have shitty kips, which my whole thing about kipping is a whole different topic, but people who have shitty kips are because they don't know how to actually hollow rock. So let's start now at 1 minute.
That makes sense.
Yep.
There we go, Dr. Wu. Your turn.
Yep.
Look at
I do
this.
this all day.
Oh, all day he
All
says.
day.
All day he
There's
says.
gonna be no fucking regression. Like, eventually you have to be able to do it at this, like this, but we're just gonna do the regress version because this is a long time.
It's 20 seconds in, y'all.
We are doing a lot of like core work. Yeah, I know.
Get it.
Getting it.
I don't know. I love being a student and learning. So whenever he asked me to do this, I had no idea I would be doing all this stuff today.
All of the
but
things.
now I just realized that everything's been shitty. So 15 more seconds.
Woo!
Yeah.
You should start to feel a real burn.
There it is.
Burn.
5 seconds. Hold on to it.
Woo.
3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Rest.
Okay, that's 1 set.
That was done.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think like, so one of my mentors was a really smart man and really deep into fitness and amazing coach in Toronto. And he always asked me, well, if you really believed in coaching, how many times are you getting coached? And I was like, none. I'm fucking poor. I can't even afford it. He's like, well, then why do you expect anybody to come to you, right? Like, you obviously don't believe in coaching. And I was like, you're right. And so I figured out a way to be coached and also have, like we're all human beings. We have flaws. And we don't really know those flaws until somebody else points them out to us. So, I mean, if you're a coach out there and you're not being coached, maybe that's something to think about.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I completely believe in that. I try to, outside of my coaching schedule, try to take at least 2 classes from other people during the week. Because, just like you said, it's super important to know. Because like, you think you're doing it right, but in all reality, like, hello, we still need to be coached and there's some shit that needs to be fixed.
Yeah. We all, not perfect. I love to go to different gyms and get coached and seeing other people's perspective on things.
Oh, absolutely. And the verbiage and like how they have, like approach, like everyone approaches something different, like the squat, like different cues, or even a deadlift. Like people have different cues and it's beautiful to see. 20 seconds.
Fucking A. This is hard. Why did I agree to this?
Yeah, it's programming. 10 seconds.
Woo!
There it is.
Ha!
Look at that form. Look at that form. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh, it's a deep
All
burn.
right. You only got 2 more to go. That was me with those damn.
My legs don't work. Lieutenant Dan. Man, Forrest Gump is a great
I was about to say, that's like one of my favorite movies.
No, it is one of my favorite movies.
And The Wizard of Oz. They're very off, but they're just both very long, but they're both very good.
I once saw Gary Sinise, I think it was in LA, and he was just like walking by, and I just yelled, I didn't even say Gary Sinise, the first thing that I said, Lieutenant Dan! And he just nodded, like, he must get that
All
shit
the
like
time.
all the time.
All the time. God, is he really short?
Yeah, he's really short.
I love actors.
Yeah,
They make them look so tall.
I know.
Here we go. In
5 seconds. Oh, God.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Woo!
All rock.
This was supposed to be your workout.
And you see how well I did. I got some shit to work on, Dr. Wu.
Yeah, you're about to have to do V-ups. V-ups are the fucking worst.
Yes, they are.
Ugh.
Woo! Get it?
Gymnastics.
That was the best.
Yes.
I was not a gym. I played soccer in college, so this stuff has been really difficult for me to like adjust to over the time. Like it took me years to get my first, not years, it took me like a whole year to get my first strict pull-up because this upper body's.
Well, I also think that like the way that CrossFitters learn how to do pull-ups or chest to bars with a band is the dumbest way of doing it. And actually, they have changed it lately.
Yeah.
The regression and progression to
5, 3, 2, 1, rest.
Back to Gary Sinise. My favorite shot of the whole Forrest Gump is like when he's like dealing with his own demons and he like goes up to the mast and he's like yelling to the skies, like yelling to fucking Jesus. He's like, "This is what you want!"
Yeah.
And then,
damn, that was a badass shot.
yeah, it was crazy. But that was like one of my favorite Forrest Gump scenes.
Yeah.
Outside of, yeah, that's gotta be my favorite. I hated Jenny. Jenny was the worst.
She was the worst.
Just used Forrest the entire time. Sally Fields was pretty good in that movie too. That was a great movie.
All together.
Also, update, Tom Hanks is basically healed from the COVIDs.
I mean, he has money.
Yeah, he does. He probably just Vitamixed a bunch of money and shot it into his lungs.
One more.
Yay!
3. Oh, go.
Ooh.
Is that a Garmin you're wearing?
No, I use Sonoto.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's actually, I like the Garmin's, but the Sonotos are actually a little bit better, and I think that their interface is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Their watches look nicer.
There's so many things out there. There's the Whoop. I've got my Apple Watch, the Garmin. There's that thing.
I thought about getting the Whoop, but I just
I don't understand how it works. Like, it's not the same thing as this. Like,
Kind of,
There's no
but-
like blood test or pee test or whatever.
Pee
It like
test.
measures everything.
Are you trying to get a VD test at the same time? Woo.
But it like legit measures everything. So I don't know. We see. There you go.
Keep on going. Ah!
Job. Come on. 10 more seconds and you're done.
I know. It's so hard.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay. I don't know, so much for 20 minutes. We're not getting there by 20 minutes. Okay, the next exercise is you're gonna lay down, Priscilla. Ooh. If your abs aren't like dying by now, I don't know what fucking is. Okay, so Priscilla, can you just demonstrate what a V-up is? Yes, okay, so it's nice and slow. So oftentimes a way of doing this or cheating is to do it as quickly as possible. So you'll see like they're just like boom, boom, yes. But what you actually want to see is like your hands and your toes meet in the middle at the same time. So oftentimes, because our legs are much heavier than our upper body, we'll try to use the momentum of our legs to come through and then we'll just touch where our legs come. But no, it's actually supposed to be a V-up, which means that both sides of the V have to come in together at the same time. So we're gonna do 4 sets of 8. Now, a regression to this is just basically bending your knees, right? So we can get into this and then bend and then come back up, okay? And then a more regressed version of this is basically just not doing anything down here, just bringing your torso up or vice versa. Or vice versa, which is just your legs up, like this. Good. So those are the regressions. We're going to do 4 sets of 8. So we're going to start now. And 1, up.
Ooh, I wasn't ready.
Okay, we're gonna do that again. And 1, hold, and then slow on the way down. Good. 2. She's dying. 3. Good. You need to pause at the top. 4. Good. 5. Good. 6. Good. 7. Good. 8. Good, and relax. So people don't understand this, which is like gymnastics is really about like holding positions and being able to control the position all the way through. And as soon as I made, look, Priscilla's strong, but as soon as I made her like have to actually use her abdominals and hip flexors, she was like, oh shit, this is way harder than I normally do this.
Yeah, it's not doing what you like.
Momentum.
Yeah, momentum.
She uses
It's CrossFit. We're like,
Yeah.
let's go fast.
Right, because CrossFit is like how many reps can I do in a certain amount of time, which is like basically a moniker of intensity. But what we really want to do is slow it down, do the foundational work, make sure that we can actually do these positions. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Hold and slow. 1. Up. Slow. 2. Up. Slow. 3. Up. Slow. 4. Up. Slow. 5. Up.
It's questionable.
7. One more. Hold and slow. 8 and relax. She's dying. I know her stomach is probably like on fucking fire.
Being a student is fun, y'all.
Yeah.
I know, I'm seriously learning so much. Like, I've always wanted to take like a gymnastics class because of these reasons, of these weaknesses, and slowing things down.
Yeah, so, you know, in your situation, you can do it. It's just that you probably, if we were working one-to-one, I'd probably decrease some of your sets and reps, because you actually can kind of do the movement, but I would also probably regress the movement a little bit by bending your knees. But because I'm here, I can actually help you get into that position. So like teaching you the end position. One of my favorite books is Freestyle by Carl Paoli, who used to be a big CrossFitter and did a lot of gymnastics. And one of his theories and his coaching method is like, what does the start position look like, and then what does the end position look like, and then he breaks down the transition to the start to end. And for the V up, it's like, well, this is the start position, and then the end position is like that nice V. And so what we were doing is I was just basically trying to coach you to be in that nice V position instead of like a nice hunchy position, so that your brain understands, oh, this is the end position that I need to be in. Let's try to get to that end position. So that's just another like coaching theory. I still love CrossFit in the sense of like CrossFitters and CrossFit coaches have to mix so many different styles. The bad coaches only just think about it in one way. The real good coaches think about it in several different ways. Okay, we're gonna do it again. And up. 1, chest up, good. And down. 2, good. Excellent. 3, good. 4, good. 5, excellent. 6, 7, she's dying. If we could only do a close-up of her face. 8, and relax.
No close-ups.
No close-ups. Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, how much further can I go?
1 minute, and we'll get right back into it. The next exercise we're going to do are man makers. And instead of using a weight, we'll just do body weight, because I have a sinking feeling that if I added weight, you would really die. Like, it's not about, for me, it's not about how much weight you can do, it's about how well you can do the form. So we're just going to do man makers in a different way with body weight, but we have one more set of V-ups, and then we'll go into man makers. Yeah, I thought that this was going to be 20 minutes, but we are definitely
We're a little bit, just a little bit over.
Yeah, I'm terrible at actually timing this program. I should never start any video with like, yeah, we're gonna do 20 minutes of gymnastics. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax.
That felt great. Those felt great.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is man makers. Now, what I want you to do is get into a push-up position here. Now, look, oftentimes a common mistake in a push-up position, especially women will do this because they're not strong in their shoulders, but they'll go out further. So do you see this position is a wrong position because this is, I want a 90-degree position and she's too far forward. So this doesn't give you like that burn through the shoulder. So the first thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is you're at nipple level and you're bringing your hips forward like this and your abs are tight. Now this is a great example of what it should look like. Your back should be flat, your head should be flat, everything is like one nice line. Now in a man maker, because you're going to be moving your arms, you are allowed to open up your stance. As long as when we open up our stance, we create a bigger base of stability. And in this movement, what we're going to do is a little bit different, which is we're just gonna bring our hand to our hip. So we're gonna bend, yep, and then we're gonna go to the other side, bend. Now, we can't notice it on this view, but we're gonna turn around, face the camera. And we're gonna do the same thing. So the one thing that we want to avoid during a man maker is turning our hips and getting into this position, right? We want to make sure that if I put this block here like this, that block is not moving. Okay? So we're actually going to do a rep of 10 on each arm. We're going to give you a rest. We're going to like shake it out. Okay, so look, this is not, usually man makers is with a weight, but oftentimes I see too much rotation in the man maker. And what we're trying to actually work on is your obliques. So when we're doing obliques, you have to learn how to stabilize your hips and your lumbar spine when you're moving your upper body. That is the whole point of man makers. We totally forget that because we're just trying to do as many for reps and time. So what we're gonna do is hands like this. We're gonna do it nice and slow. We're gonna do 10. We're gonna put this on our back so that you can see that it's not moving. And go, 1, slower, 2, 3, a lot of movement, 3, there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. 1 minute. We're gonna go back into the 4 sets. So she can tell you that, like, and you should be doing this at home. It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm out of breath.
Yeah. When we're doing this correctly and we're not having to do weights, right? You can focus on what your form is like. You want to be intentional in this movement, like really think about turning on those obliques, turning on those anti-rotation muscles in your torso, because this is, especially for you rotational athletes like golfers, gymnasts, any type of hitting like baseball players, you're practicing anti-rotation here. In 10 seconds, we're gonna go right back into it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. 1 minute and we're gonna get right back into it.
Weights?
No one needs weights. Look, gymnasts are fucking ripped and they don't use one weight at all.
Nope.
Have you seen a male gymnast? They're like so freaking
Jacked.
strong. They're
Yeah.
jacked. They don't use weights. They don't like bench press or anything like that. And they can do like cool shit, like handstands and like.
If I could twirl around.
Oh, right?
That balance move though, that one really gets me. Like
The
that
beam
little,
is crazy.
Like how?
Yeah. Oftentimes I'll like go to the gym with some of our gymnasts and take pictures and shit like that. And I'll get up on that beam. First of all, no one understands how high that beam is. The beam is fucking high. The second thing is like, it literally is only this much. And you think like all the things that they do on such a small amount of actual surface is insane. Okay. Set 3. And go. 1, 2, 3. Too much rotation here. 4. Squeeze your glutes. 4. Good. 5. Good. 6. 7. Glutes. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good, and relax.
That fatigue setting in.
It's setting in. See, that cue for glutes is actually really important. Our glutes are connected to our lumbar spine, and oftentimes our low back issues come from our actual hips because our hips are very immobile. So when I cued her into using her glutes, she immediately stabilized her lumbar spine. This only highlights the intimate relationship between your glute muscles and your low back and rotation and all that. Like, people think a lot of your rotation comes from your spine and also your abs, but also there's a deep relationship with your glutes, and making sure that you can stabilize your hips basically stabilizes your lumbar spine, because your lumbar spine sits on the platform of your hips. So as soon as she turned on her glutes, her lumbar spine started to stabilize. So something to think about when we're doing these exercises. We have 10 more seconds.
One more.
And one more, yes. And then we're going.
Spanish?
Uno más. Uno más, cabrón. And go.
Oh wait.
Yeah. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. I feel like cabron is like used in the male form.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's like, in French also, it's like, I think all Latin is like male and female. So I feel like, because you're female, it would be punta.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Okay, see?
Correct. I actually know that. You are correct.
See, I would never call a female cabron.
No, those are dudes.
Yeah, those are dudes. So you would call a female punta. Punta! Okay, so that's our Spanish lesson for the day. Moving on. The last thing we're going to do is called beach loungers. So this is really important for shoulder extension and also your core and also the back strappy muscles that are in your low back and your thoracic spine. So you're gonna get into an L-sit position like this. You're gonna point your toes. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. In 10 seconds, what she's going to do, our fingers are pointed the opposite way. You're gonna bring your hips in 4, 3, 2, 1, up, and you're gonna really squeeze your glutes, really squeeze your hamstrings, good. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together, good. Chest up, good. Double chin like this, good. Hold. You got 15 seconds to go. Good. Keep on going. And 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds.
Good shit.
Yeah. Now, you can tell that she's not fucking breathing during this time, and she actually needs to learn how to breathe during this exercise. When we're playing sports, you breathe. So one thing that I want you to think about is just breathing through your belly, not through your chest when we go through this. This will actually make your core much stronger. And 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hamstrings, breathe through your stomach. Yes, good. Chest up, good. Squeeze your scapula together. Those are basically your shoulder blades. Keep on squeezing, squeeze your hamstrings, good. Hips up, yes. Breathe through your stomach. Stop holding in your breath. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Oh, that's a lot to think about.
Yes, there's a lot of cues in the beach life.
Oh my gosh.
Who thought that this hour would be so difficult for you? You thought it would just be an easy video, photo shoot.
In and out.
Yeah, in and out. And
I was wrong.
she was really wrong. Really wrong.
Oh, I don't know. I should know better walking into these doors.
Yeah, you should know better. Nothing is easy at the sports bar. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Breathe through your stomach. Hard glutes, hard hamstrings. Good. Chest up. Think about that chest coming up. Breathe through your stomach. Good. Keep on going. Good. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Oh, my glutes are on fire.
Yeah, your glutes are on fire.
This girl is on fire.
We were just talking about Rihanna the other day, like, what happened to her?
Bitch went crazy.
Well, I mean,
She's been crazy.
she's been
She's been fighting the world. She's been trying to conquer the world.
is she?
Yeah, diplomat and stuff.
Oh, I miss, like, her music.
Too so much. She came out with a song, but it wasn't really good. But yeah, I miss her.
In 3, 2, 1, and up. Chest up, good, keep on going. Chest up, good. Push. Think about your hamstrings, glutes, your chest up. Double chin, breathe through your stomach. I know there are a lot of cues. Squeeze through your scapula and your shoulder blades. Try to pencil in, so use your adductors, good. Everything should be cramping. This is not a fun exercise. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you see those shakes?
Yes, she's dead. This concludes our gymnastics fundamental workouts. I thought it was gonna be 20 minutes, but it was actually a little bit over 30 minutes. Toad's fine. It's okay. Like I said, just to recap, we only actually did 5 movements today, and it was fucking hard.
Yeah.
So a hard workout, hard gymnastics. You know, I think one of the things of why people don't like gymnastics is because it's kind of long and tedious and like there's just a lot of holds, but it also makes you really strong and shows you your weaknesses. We just recap, we did a lot of hollow positions, V-ups, man makers, and beach loungers. If you have any questions about this or comments, please DM us at our Instagram at the Sports Pod. You can find more information about us and the Sportspod and what we do at our website, www.thesportspod.co. You can find Coach Priscilla at
everywhere. Just kidding. Social Mechanics on Lower Greenville, Evolve at downtown, and Rise Nation off Knox Henderson.
And your Instagram is
Syllabobilla.
Boom.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Move free.
Woo.